Hi there, welcome to Hive, the productivity platform that provides everything your team needs on one page. How do we do that? Let's take a look. Here's the Hive Dashboard. It's 3 panels, with messages on the left, actions in the center, and files on the right. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how Hive can help you achieve 3 things. Reduce your email, drive projects forward, and keep everything in one place. First up, reducing the burden of too many emails. Hive allows you to do this in 3 ways. Our messaging groups on the left allow you to choose exactly who gets what type of message and control who's in the group. You can also have direct messages with people on your team to check in on status of actions and to-dos. But it's not just for chat. In Hive, you can create groups for commonly used tools like Salesforce and a help desk. With over 100 tools supported, you can be notified when something happens in one of your tools right here in the chat group. And finally, one of the biggest challenges with email is that it's all mixed up together. In Hive, for each of the action cards in your project, you can discuss details and next steps on the card itself. In fact, busy teams actually write more messages on cards than they do directly to each other. Next, let's look at how Hive can help you driving your projects forward. Nothing is more frustrating than feeling that projects are dragging. Hive can help you with this. Every action in your team's project is represented by a card. These can be as simple as to-dos or as powerful as having due dates, tags, attaching files, and comments as well. Each person has a simple list of everything that's on their plate, which you can view in My Actions. If something needs to wait, just snooze it for the right day, and it will come back at that time. Whenever you're discussing something, you can turn a chat into an action with a simple drag and drop. And to put something on someone else's list, just @mention them. Next, you can get a clear picture of what's on everyone's list by going to the team view. You can see what everyone is prioritizing and rebalance work a little more quickly. Hive also works the way you work. In status view, you can move your cards through different statuses of your project and even edit the statuses based on how your team actually works. Finally, you can choose whichever view you want to keep an eye on everything happening, like a calendar view, which you can sync to your own Google, iCal, or Outlook calendar to stay up to date. Finally, I'm going to show you how you can keep everything in one place. One of the biggest problems with tools right now is that you end up with 5 different places for everything, and Hive stops that. All your files are right at your fingertips. You can easily connect your Google Drive, Box, Dropbox, or a shared drive. And with the chat built right in, you can simply drag a file over to a chat window to share it with somebody. Next, you don't need to go around to different tabs to find what's on your calendar. You can simply view your actions based on the day of the week. And you can get updates from all your tools right in Hive, like a notification from Salesforce, or when something's posted on social media. So now you know how to reduce email, drive your projects forward, and keep everything in one place. It's time to try it for yourself.
As the project management director of our company, my team is responsible for managing all projects, small and large, including new store openings. We use Wrike because it gives us the visibility, flexibility, and collaborative tools we need to deliver efficient, timely projects. I use dashboards on a daily basis to track the high volume of projects our team is working on and look for any new requests that come in. Here's a new request to help with the store opening. The process starts when one of our business partners fills out the project request form. When they click Submit, it lands in our project requests folder. Before I assign it to one of my project managers, I look it over to make sure all the details are there to avoid any back and forth. The Workload View lets me see who has time to work on a new project. It looks like Anne is available. So I simply drag it to her name to assign it, change the status to In Progress, and she gets notified. Now that Anne is assigned, she needs to build out the project plan. She uses a template with some preset tasks and team assignments to create a new project in our Active Projects folder. She sets the status to green, adds a few more details, and switches to the table view to begin creating all the tasks. A task is where she can capture information for each activity, such as title, due date, and assignee. If she needs to add more detail, she can open it to add detailed requirements, attach files, or communicate with her team. For this project, we need to track and report on the department responsible for each activity. So we add a custom field to store the department name. After all the tasks are set with dates and durations, Anne switches to the timeline view to see the Gantt chart. Here she can adjust dates, durations, milestones, and establish any dependencies by simply dragging them into place. If anything slips or changes during the project, dependent tasks automatically adjust. Once she's finished, she can send out a snapshot of the plan to all of the stakeholders, eliminating the need for time-consuming status meetings. Howard is the head of our retail experience team. He manages a global team that is responsible for a critical step in our project, the floor plan and store design. Using Wrike as a virtual workspace, his team is able to collaborate on tasks using the live editor and send real-time comments with app mentions, enabling seamless communication, breaking down silos, and preventing anyone from getting blocked. Once the floor plan is ready, Howard attaches the latest version to the task and asks for feedback using the Proofing and Approval add-on. Since everyone's comments are in one place, it eliminates confusion and makes the review process quick and easy. After all the feedback has been addressed, he assigns it to our business partner for approval. She receives the request while on the go, clicks Approve, and just like that, the first phase of the project is done. We use reports to track overall progress, allowing us to see any potential issues that might create unnecessary delays. Wrike helps us create dynamic project plans, keep everyone informed, and most importantly, deliver our projects on time.